Turns out auto start was off. Who knew? Certainly not me. Hopefully you can see me now. Good job I hadn't sung anything yet. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. What jolly fun. I'm in sight. Hurrah! Frabjous joy, Kaloo. Do you do that on a Friday night if I'm not here? Do you all just turn up and start chatting? That would be amazing. Hi, Lucas. Long time no see indeed. Come one and all, let us be jolly, drive away all melancholy, for to grieve it is a folly. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla rolla to relido, rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, King Solomon in all his glory tells each wife a different story. In our cups we'll disapprove of that. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, eating and drinking, they're so charming, piping and smoking. There's no harm in all these things, we'll take delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla rolla to relido, rack falla rolla rolla to relido. Oh, when we're met together, cease your quarrelling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting. All these things take no delight in. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla roll to relido. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one. We'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla roll to relido, rack falla rolla roll to relido. Oh, when we're met together, when we're met together. Oh, hang on a minute, let me put some stuff up here and just generally. It was a slightly panicky start to the evening, you know, because although I took a load of stuff out of here when I did the live gig with Emily, and then didn't have it set up last week, and last week I was in Cornwall, didn't have it set up the week before, and of course, because ADHD being the beast it is, I only just got it set up shortly before stream started. Do you like the? This is not a permanent edition. This is my special guest Myrtle, lent to me by John and Eliza for the gig, but I thought I'd show her off on screen. She's a very, very fancy microphone from a company called Ear Trumpet Labs, and I love her dearly. I hope she sounds good to you, as good to you as she looks to me, because by God, she looks cute. Oh, and also I will say this only once. Well, I will say it repeatedly because that's just the way it works. If you are enjoying what I do, this is the place to go and drop some money in the hat. Ko-fi.com/PD Cooley. How does she sound? I hope she sounds good to you all. Oh dear, I possibly need to give her a bit of a polish, but not right now. She is very, very sexy. Very sexy indeed. Cornwall was fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous on Saturday. Lashing it down on Sunday, but Sunday was when we went for a posh meal, and also had the delightful pleasure of meeting and chatting to a friend of this parish, Angeline Morrison, who lives down in Cornwall. So we managed to meet up for Sunday lunch and had a lovely, lovely time. It was great. It was really nice to catch up with her, and to. I'm afraid I went into info dump mode, as is my wont, but. She didn't seem to mind. So yes, that's what I've been up to. I'm out of a light, which is why this side of my face is very shadowed. We're going for dramatic lighting today. Angeline is, Caroline, as you say, just the loveliest. She's just a gorgeous human being. And she's got a new album out, which I've not yet had a serious listen to, but that's pretty good. And another friend of this parish, another guest we've had on before, Karen Braithwaite, has a new album out today of English folks, yesterday in fact, of English folk songs that were sung in Jamaica, and went back at some of that commerce, and there's some great stuff on that. Highly recommended as a listen. Gav Davenport, who we haven't yet had out on here, has reacquired the rights to his first album, and that's now available on Bandcamp. He's worth seeking out because he's a lovely chap. Yeah, all sorts of things. And Eliza's recording a 50th birthday rock album, which sounds like a whale of it. Sounds like she's going to have a lot of fun with that. So, I'm going to sing another song. What am I going to sing? Actually, I'm going to start with one that I don't normally start with. Let me just press the right buttons. Yeah. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, we're outward bound for the Bengal Bay. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, get bending, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, the anchors weighed and the sails are all set. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them Liverpool girls will not forget. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear, oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. up merry, don't look glum. Bold Riley, oh bold Riley, come white stocking day, you'll be drinking rum. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my heart. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, old Riley, oh, has gone away. Oh, we're out, oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riley, oh, bold Riley, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, old Riley, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, bold Riley, oh, bold Riley. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear. Oh, bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Bold Riley, oh, has gone away. Is it just a sort of half-second dropout of the sound? Because I've been seeing that on my recordings at this side. I cannot hear it happening in my ears, and I've not got the faintest idea what to do about it. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, and it's kind of shit, really. But I've not got any clue as to what might be causing it. So. Yeah, not what you want to hear, really. Not what you want as a streamer either, I have to say. Yes, I went looking for it and found it. Now, I don't think it's Loopy Pro, because I'm not seeing anything like that as a report from people. Maybe what I need to do is I leave the streaming deck plugged in full time. Maybe what I need to do is to turn it off occasionally and then re-plug it in when dealing with. I've gone faint. Hopefully I'm not faint now. That's interesting. Let me see if I'm getting audio from two different routes. Hold on a moment. Are we back to more echoey now? Right, okay. Bum 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 bum, ba da ba bum bum, ba da ba bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba 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 ba. Oh, I know why you. Right, yes. When it's muted, you're getting. What you were getting is the delay. Thank you very much, both of you who've chucked money in the hat. You're very kind. So yes, what you were getting was my monitor was apparently muted, but you were still hear me until I again. But hi James, how you doing? But what I had was my reverb, my slapback echo on, which you can kind of hear as thickening the sound up. But when I mute the monitor now, it's not, because I need to fix it, it's not also muting the slapbacks. So what you're getting is just the reverb tail at the moment while I'm muted. And then I'm unmuted again and sounding a bit echoey. And now I should be sounding unechoey and talking to people-y. How's that? Does that make any sense at all? Audio, it's a pain in the arse. Oh, there's a thing I need to do with my audio, actually, before I forget. Yes, anyway, so that should hopefully be... It's always good to know what you're doing when you work it out. Now, what I also need to do is to fix the button that mutes that monitor so that it also mutes which mute bus do I need to mute? I need to mute bus A. So now you've got the echo, and this time when I mute it, hopefully you're going to it might be that this is doing, this is, hopefully you're going to, oh, that would explain, I was pressing the wrong button. And you're not able to hear even the echoey tail. I hope. Yeah, JT. I need to get a small field recorder for our live gigs, because there was going to be a live video of Easterly at the Dovecote Gallery, and it was a really good gig. It went really well, and then I went to get the audio backed up on my laptop, and my fucking laptop crashed hard and into an unrecoverable state. So we have no fucking audio, which is not good. I'd go so far as to say, in fact, that it's bad. Not what the doctor ordered. But these things are sent to try us, and we have at least put out those a couple of videos of us doing our thing. So if you enjoy what I do, and you enjoy Emily Eastwood, and you enjoy what I do with Emily Eastwood, then Easterly on here is the place to go. That's our Nick. So if you look for Easterly with an EY at the end on the YouTubes, you will find a couple of videos of us doing our thing. Yeah, Marion, it's crap, isn't it? It's just one of those things that really annoys a person. Anyway, let's try a thing, eh? I am a poor wayfaring stranger, journeying through this world on woe, and there's no sickness, toil, danger in that land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to know. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear, I know dark clouds will gather on me. I know my way is rough and steep. Beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed the vigilance keep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'll meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear that crown of glory when I come home in the bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with the washed band. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I am just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. 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 Poor wayfaring stranger. International Express. Okay. I'm confused. Huh. So how are people? Yeah, it's really love to see Chastity getting up obscenely early in the morning in on a Saturday morning in the Australia. Edwin up in Scotland. Marion in London. Carolyn in I can't remember. But yeah, all over them. Lucas in I can't remember where Lucas is from either. I'm very sorry, Lucas. That's bad of me. I should remember stuff, but I don't. Lift up your heart, Emmanuel's friends, and taste the pleasure Jesus sends. Let no cause you to delay, but hasten in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts here, though great they be, shall not prevent our victory, if we but strive and march and pray like soldiers in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Though Satan may his powers employ our happiness for to destroy, yet never fear we'll gain the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Ye valiant souls forever contend, remember glory is at the end. Our God will wipe our tears away when we have run the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. And far beyond this mortal shore we'll meet with those who have gone before, and shout to think we've gained the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in the soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Yes, I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Oh, crikey. Yes, I've got mine the Sunday, Saturday, sometime of that ilk. I qualified for a top-up this time. I didn't yesterday. Didn't last for the last... No. Oh, yeah. God, in a couple of weeks' time, I'll get my COVID jab. Smell the paint. Yeah, that's no fun. Paint is a vile smell, isn't it? It's really just... Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Let's do Rise Up Singing. Page number between 1 and 261. I'll take the first, maybe 3. Page 70, 222. 222 is the first winner. Bum, 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 bum. I remember the year my granddaddy died, gonna rise again. They dug his grave on a mountainside, gonna rise again. Young to understand the way he felt about the land, but I could read his history in his hand. Gonna rise again, gonna rise again. It's corn in the crib and apples in the barn, gonna rise again. Ham in the smokehouse and cotton in the gin, gonna rise again. Cows in the barn and hogs in the lot, you know he never had a lot, but he worked like the devil for the little that he'd got. Gone, gonna rise again, gone, gonna rise again. These apple trees on a mountainside, gone, gonna rise again. He planted the seeds just before he died, gone, gonna rise again. I guess he knew he'd never see a red fruit hanging from the tree, but he planted the seeds for his children and me. Gone, gonna rise again, gone, gonna rise again. High on a ridge above the farm, gone, gonna rise again. I think of my people that have gone on, gone, gonna rise again. Like a tree that grows in the ground, the storms of life have cut 'em down, but the new wood springs from roots underground. Gone, gonna rise again, gone, gonna rise again, gone, gonna rise again. There you go. Gone, Gonna Rise Again by... that was... Last time I sang that was April, so I'm feeling not too bad about that. 78 for JT Steam. For 78. Let's see if I can do this. This is one of those ones I always think I ought to try. Let's see. This might fail horribly. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. I'm going to do that again because I want it to work this time. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Pack up your long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. What's the use of worrying? Then I can't remember the rest of Tipperary. It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Next time. 78. That's the wrong way to tickle Mary. Yes, yes, I know. 68 from Chastity. Oh, the pirates in their fetid galleons, daggers in their skivvies, with infected, tattooed fingers round a blunderbuss or two. Signs of scurvy in their eyes and nothing but naught but murder on their minds. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are lumberjacks in Kodiak vacationing in Anchorage, enchanted with their coal tar soap and caribou shampoo, with 11 weeks of back pay in their aromatic woolens. It's from them I would expect to hear F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are militant survivalists in Gucci bandolieros, taking walkie-talkies to their rendezvous, trading all the latest armor-piercing ammo information. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are yobs who think that God himself is brawling in the grandstand on a cold November morning with a nostril full of glue, whose entire idea of heaven has a with football. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There's unsavoury musicians with their filthy pinko lyrics, who destroy society's fabric and enjoy it while they do, with their groupies and addictions and their poor heartbroken parents. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. No, I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. So take a fucking telling. That's a chat with your mom, or a chat with your mother, as slightly doctored by Peter Brain. Bellamy. Pete Bellamy used to sing that as an encore piece. The book is Rise Up Singing. There you go. Did someone call for a filthy pinko? Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only person who sings it these days. Now then, I think there was one more, wasn't there? And we seem to be doing so well. We seem to be doing well so far. So, 32 and 49. Righto, let's do them all. Why not? 32. Was this Caroline's? I think it was, wasn't it? I am not fucking singing Suzanne Takes You Down to Her Place by the River. That definitely wants a guitar. It is a great song, but I'm still not going to sing it. We're skipping onto stuff I've already done. My God, let's see. Dear Lord and Father of mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in our rightful mind. In purer lives thy service find. In deeper reverence praise. In deeper reverence praise. In simple trust like theirs who heard beside the Syrian sea. The gracious calling of the Lord, let us like them without a word rise up and follow thee. Rise up and follow thee. O Sabbath rest by Galilee, O calm of hills above, where Jesus knelt to share with thee the silence of eternity, interpreted by love, interpreted by love. Drop thy still dews of quietness till all our striving cease. Take from our souls the strain and stress, and let our own lives confess the beauty of thy peace, the beauty of thy peace. Breathe through the heat of our desire thy coolness and thy balm. Let sense be dumb, let flesh retire. Speak through the earthquake, wind and fire. O still small voice of calm, O still small voice of calm. There you go, Dear Lord and Father of Mankind, one of the great hymn tunes. Absolute banger of a tune. Yeah, that would be cheating. Definitely. We should definitely try and do. Maybe it. I should propose it as a circle, themed circle at the Philcon next year, where we have a Rise Up Singing, or maybe one of the Philk, or maybe as well one of the Philk hymnals, of where we pick a number at random and have a go. Anyway, what was the other one? It was 48 or something, wasn't it? 49. Oh, someone decided to pick something on the left-hand side. This book has many things wrong with it, including the pagination. The pagination is set so that the left-hand page is an even numbered thing, and it does my head in every time. 49. Ha-ha! This is almost cheating. I promise you, it's there. Look, Country Life. Country Life, a song I regularly sing. As I say, it feels like cheating. But it's not going to stop me. I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their laylander off for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In spring we sow at the harvest mow, and that is how the seasons round they go. All the times, if choose I may, 'twould be rambling in the new mown hay. For I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their laylander off for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. In winter when the sky is grey, we edge and we ditch our time away, but in the summer when the sun shines gay, we go rambling through the new mown hay. Yes, I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their laylander off for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. Yes, I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their laylander off for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. Yes, I like to rise when the sun she rises early in the morning. I like to hear them small birds singing merrily upon their laylander off for the life of a country boy, and to ramble in the new mown hay. New mown hay. Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another? Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, in the light that is coming in the morning? Sing John rise when the Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that's dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say. All shall be ruled by the love of one another. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. All shall be ruled by labour and spin, for fellowship I say. Labour and spin for the love of one another. Labour and spin for fellowship I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Bull and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For I'll crow like like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Paul and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning, for I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark in the light that is coming in the morning. Are you hitting shuttlecocks back across there, boy? Bar. Bar. Go and do not die. In the heat of the day when the sun shines so clearly, I met Master Kilby, so fine and so gay. I pulled off my hat and I bowed to the ground, and I said, Master Kilby, oh, where are you bound? I'm bound for the west, and in the hopes to find rest in the arms of my dear Nancy, I will build a new nest. She's the fairest of girls, she's the choice of my heart, and her skin shines like silver in every part. And if I were the master, a 10,000 pound in bright gold and silver, or in King William's crowns, I'd part with it on with my own heart so freely, and it's all for the sake of my charming Nancy. I gave her some kisses, it was the seashore, and still she lay asking for more. Master Kilby. I think the tune's by Nick Jones. It's an absolute sweet, sweet song, isn't it? Just lovely. When Julius Fabricius, so prefect of the Weald, in the days of Diocletian, owned our lower river field, he called to him Hobdenius, a Briton of the clay, saying, what about that river bit for laying into hay? And that aged Hobden answered, I remember as a lad, my father told your father that you wanted draining bad, and the more that you neglect her, the less you'll get her clean. Have it just as you've a mind to, but if I was you, I'd drain. So they drained it long and crossways in the lavish Roman style. Still today among the river drift we find their ancient tile, and in droughty middle when the bones their meadows show, we can trace the line they followed 1800 years ago. And Julius Fabricius died as even priest, and after certain centuries imperial Rome died too. Then did robbers enter Britain from across the northern main, and our lower river field was won by Ogier the Dane. Well could Ogier work his war boat, well could Ogier wield his brand. Much he knew of foaming waters, not so much of farming land. So we called to him Hobden of the old unaltered blood, saying, what about that river bit, she doesn't look no good, and that aged Hobden answered, "'Tain't for me to interfere, but I known that bit of matter now for 55 year. Have it just as you've a mind to, but I've proved it time on time. If you want to change her nature, you have got to give her lime." Ogier sent his wains to Lewis, 30 hours solemn walk, and drew back great abundance of the cool grey healing chalk. And old Hobden spread it broadcast, never heeding what was in't, which is why in cleaning ditches now and then we find a flint. Ogier died, his sons grew English, Anglo-Saxon was their name, till out of blossom Normandy another pirate came, when Duke William conquered England and divided with his men our lower river field he gave to William of Warren. But the brook, you know her habit, rose one rainy autumn night and tore down sodden flitches of the banks to left and right. So says William to his bailiff as they rode their dripping rounds, "Oh, but what about that river bit? The brook's got up no bound." And that aged Hobden answered, "'Tain't my business to advise, but you might have known 'twould happen from the way the valley lies. Where you can't hold back the water, you must try and save the soil. Have it just as you've a mind to. But if I was you, I'd spile." So they spiled along the watercourse with trunks of willow trees, backed with planks of elm behind them, and immortal oaken knees. And when the spates of autumn whirl the gravel beds away, we will find their faithful fragments, iron hard in iron clay. George I Quinti anno sexto, I who own the river field, am fortified with title deeds attested, signed and sealed, guaranteeing me my assigns, my executors and heirs, all sorts of powers and profits which are neither mine nor theirs. I have right of chase and warren as my dignity requires. I can fish, but Hobden tickles. I can shoot, but Hobden wires. I repair, but he reopens certain gaps which men allege have been used by every Hobden since a Hobden swapped a hedge. Should I dog his morning progress o'er the track betraying dew, demand the dinner basket into which my pheasant flew, confiscate the evening faggot under which my conies ran, and summons him to judgment, I would sooner summons Pan, for his deader in the churchyard, 13 generations laid. His name was old in history when Doomsday Book was made, and the passion and the piety and prowess of his line were seeded, rooted, fruited in some land the locals mine. Not for any beast that burrow, nor for any birds that fly, would I lose his loud sound or his keen amending eye. He is bailiff, woodman, wheelwright, field surveyor, engineer, and if flagrantly a poacher, 'tain't for me to interfere. Oh, but what about that river bit? I turn to him again, with Fabricius and Ogier and William of Warren. Have it just as you've a mind to, but... And here he takes command, for whoever pays the taxes, Holmes Hobden owns the land. The Land, Rudyard Kipling, Peter Bellamy. Edwin, earlier you mentioned that there were other people of this parish who have records out. Have you got a record out or something, or am I just being slack? Or who have I forgotten? What about that river bit? Absolutely, Caroline. Yeah, annoyingly, at the session before the Peter Bellamy memorial concert in Sheffield, I missed out the Not For Any Beast That Burrow bit, which was embarrassing. Nice timing there, wasn't it? Lambda miners, yes. Yes. I'm very sorry. I'm really bad at paying attention. Anyway, yes, look out for Lambda Miners, presumably on Bandcamp. And that would be Edwin and Edwin. 'Tis up on Bandcamp, and it is Bandcamp Friday. Oh, and harmonies from Marilisa. Excellent. I need to get Marilisa back on here because we had such a good time when she was. I need to start booking guests again because I've had a summer off. But... She went down last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper he'd been drinking and the mate he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt a mortal blow. And the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. And the groan she gave as she went down caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter'd rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who best and do her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and met a sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. And they laughed at us, said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock, for she's worth $250,000 at the dock, and with every jar that hit the bar we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and knew her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, old spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we've stopped her vents, patched her rent, stocked hatch and porthole down, put cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and knew her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. For we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times living through the gale, and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. And though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a lover, friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men, and those who loved her best and knew her with her to the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. They'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Oh, it's all about how hard you can hit bastards in that song, isn't it? It's such a it's great to really hit that note. You really want to slap into it. I don't know. But the insurance company would have to pay the salvage company. So they would have formed a salvage company, and if they pulled it up and the insurance company had an interest, they would be the people buying it from the salvage, but they would have to pay for the salvage. This law of salvage is really, basically once a ship's gone down, as I understand it, there's laws relating to salvage are fun. Yeah. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. What care we, boys, how white the minch is? What care we, boys, the wind and weather? When we know that every inch is closer homeward to Mingley. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. Wives are waiting by the pier head, gazing seaward from the heather. Bring her head round, and we'll anchor ere the sun sets on Mingley. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingley. Mingley boat song. Well, you know, people don't work with shanties anymore. They asked old Sam Larner, who was a Norfolk fisherman, if he ever sang shanties on board the trawler. He's like, no, we're too fucking busy, boy. Or words to that effect. Too busy, boy. My stamina's not what it was. I'm definitely thinking of winding up soon, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. The library's where I've made some friends I've known my whole life through. The Walkers and the Blacketts and the Pevensies so true. Simp the canine, Cannonball, Galadriel the fair, the daughter of a pirate king, and Paddington the bear. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A sea of story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. I've travelled south with Shackleton and all his gallant crew, and through the African interior that Mary Kingsley knew. I rode the trackless prairie where bison used to roam. I've flown around the universe not half an hour from home. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A serious story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. And as I grew, the library fed my curiosity. All left for the asking and all of it for free. It's there I found stories I couldn't find at home. It's there I learned the magic of the interlibrary loan. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A serious story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. So make friends with your library, don't let it fade away. Teach the kids the library's where they go on Saturdays. Don't let the bastards tell you they will cost too much to save while they're shoveling your taxes down the hole the Tories made. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A serious story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore. Yes, make a stand for the library, stand up while you can. Stand up for your freedom, stand for your fellow man. Ignorance is never bliss, don't close the library door, for a library lost is lost forevermore. I'm a child of the library, it made me who I am. It taught me about freedom and the fellowship of man. A serious story waits for you behind the library door. Don't say we can't afford it anymore, for a library lost is lost forevermore. Bastards! It's a good word, isn't it? Very useful word. It's up in the kitchen, down the hall, and little lonely Willie's father of his sister's child, down by the greenwood side. Son, oh son, why you so pale? And little lonely, I've been down in the greenwood hunting quail, down by the greenwood side. There's no quail away down there. And little lonely, I've been down there shooting the white-tailed deer, down by the greenwood side. No pistol kills a deer. And little lonely, oh Willie, where's your sister dear? Down by the greenwood side. Mother, oh mother, make my bed. And little lonely, for it's I have shot my sister dead, down by the greenwood side. Oh, son, what'll you do now? Ah, little lonely, for your father will kill you if he comes to know. Down by the greenwood side, he'll bury you on yon hill. And little lonely, if he doesn't kill you, I surely will. Down by the greenwood side. Ha! Son oh son from the singing of Boiled in Lead. One of those great ones where you can just make a song, change a song dramatically by just changing the last verse. Because usually in most of the variants of that, the mother lets, well, oh God, we'll have to protect you from your dad. No, in this one, no. Fucking hell. Adam Stemple and Co. decided to, make it more, make the mother more human. He'll bury you on yon hill. I love that line. It's a good song. Yeah, it's on Orb, I think it is, by Boiled in Lead, which has got some absolute bangers on it. Another one which I used to sing that is not sufficiently in memory for me to knock it out now. But, yeah, some good stuff. Everybody dies. Well, the mother doesn't, the father doesn't, just Willie and his sister. Not good, really, let's be honest. This is the other example, I think, of rewriting the last verse to get a very different feel to a song. My sweetheart, come along, don't you hear the fond song, the sweet notes of the nightingale play? You shall hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below, as she sings in the valley below. Pretty Betsy, don't fail, I will carry your pail, and it's home to your cot we will go. And you shall hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below, as she sings in the valley below. Pray leave me alone, I have hands of my own, and along with you, sir, I'll not go, for to hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale, nor to walk in the valley below, nor to walk in the valley below. Pray sit yourself down with me on the ground, on this bank where the primroses grow, where you shall hear the fond tale of the sweet nightingale as she sings in the valley below, as she sings in the valley below. Well, he kept up this talk till he got kicked in the fork, and he fell where the stinging nettles grow. And she is still not afraid to go down in the shade, nor to walk in the valley below, nor to walk in the valley below. There you go. The Sweet Nightingale with the last verse by me. The brief preamble was, we're going to sing a traditional English folk song, except unlike in most traditional English songs, nothing is sad. Nothing was sad, nothing was tragic, and no one died even a little bit. Yes. The Master Kilby's great for that as well. Nobody dies. He's just really happy and deeply and sweetly in love. And there's no... Because the usual ones where nobody dies and there's a happy ending involves rampant shagging at the end. So it's quite nice to have one that isn't... That's just more kind of sweet than that. I love Master Kilby. It's an absolute favourite of mine. Bum ba da da 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 bum ba da da. Come on, maidens young and fair, oh you. Always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your time, for time it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Once I had a bunch of time. It flourished by night and by day. There came a lusty sailor along with all his charms. He stole my bunch of time away. And time, it is a precious thing. And time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labours, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. The gardener was standing by. I bid him to choose for me. He chose me the lily, the violet and the pink. But I did refuse all three. For time, it is a precious thing. And time brings things to my mind. Time with all its labours, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Yes, come all you maidens young and fair, all you who are blooming in your pride. Always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your time. For time, it is a precious thing. And time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labours, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Yes, time, it is a precious thing. And time brings all things to an end. Time with all its labours, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Time brings all things to an end. Oh, wow. I'm not trying to destroy you, I'm sorry. I don't think I sing it the same as Norma. Jane Mined would probably go on shagging a lot, but yes, it's that thing about it's not in the song. I think. I think I'm going to wind up. I'm very sorry, but I'm going to wind up with this one. This is a Dave Webber song, and I sing it in all seasons, but it's definitely its season now. As I rose up at break of day, oh, from beside my true love, I heard a blackbird sing his song, as beautiful as new love. There's not a court in all the world has heard a sound so rich, and ne'er a song has e'er been sung that has such perfect pitch. As I walked out this autumn morn, just as the sun was rising, and all the world with dew was hung, and the trees like silver shining, there's not a court in all the world has treasures fair as these, and ne'er a diamond shone so bright as sunlight through the trees. And later on this autumn day, I saw a tree fire burning, the leaves like flames of red and gold. They set my heart a yearning, and then I heard another song from deep within my heart, awaiting just one touch of love before it made a start. After love I ask of life just one simple thing: pray never let me see the day that will not let me sing. The Blackbird by Dave Webber. Isn't that a gorgeous song? Well, you're in Australia, it's different there. Stand on your head over there. Kind of stuff. Yep, that's me done. I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to see you in a week's time. Maybe I'll still have Myrtle. Maybe I'll have my old mic back. Who knows? It's been an absolute pleasure singing for you. As I say, see you in a week. And don't be strange or something. I don't bloody know what I'm talking about. Been an absolute pleasure. Oh, Delta F, a new name. Lovely to see a new name in chat and picking your head above the parapets just like that. Lovely to hear. So yes, I'm going to toddle on downstairs. And thank you everyone who's chucked money in the hat. If you have enjoyed what I've been doing and you haven't chucked money in the hat, cash. You see, the problem is I really ought to be doing it like that, didn't I? But then I'm out of focus and it's just... that link there, Ko-fi link, is the place to go and chuck some money in the hat, and it will be gratefully received and spent on frivolity.